I keep seeing TikToks about people being mad that they have to pay for a subscription to be able to use features of their car, like starting your car, locking, unlocking, like seeing all the things on the app. And when I first got my old car, they gave me 3 free years of that service of the Mazda app. And I was like, okay, cool, but I don't think that my dad's gonna keep paying for that service just so that I can start my car in the winter. So when we went shopping for my new car, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get another 3 years of this because I'm gonna get a new car. So it's gonna come with 3 more years of service. And when I got my car, they told me that I only have 1 year of it. Subscriptions are literally going to end at the same time. It didn't even do me any good. And I think that's insane because not only are they charging for a feature that should be free because it came with the car, but they're also cheating you out of what they originally said that they would give. And on top of that, you're paying for a subscription for something that's like half as good as the original version. I wish that my key would start my car because sometimes I don't have service or like it'll just randomly fail. I'll try to start my car and it says something went wrong. I wish that I could do it from the key. So they're just kind of cheaping out and making like a worse version and then charging for it on top of that.
Yo, we're in a Toyota 2025 and we noticed that on the screen, you can't use navigation unless you pay a subscription fee for it, right? Which is insane. Like you can't just hook your phone up and use navigation on your phone. That's free. So we looked at the subscription fees and it's $15 a month. It's also $15 a month to stream music to the actual screen in your car. Okay, together it's $25 a month. Then I also saw somebody on a forum say it's $8 a month to be able to see your oil level and your tire pressure. Bruh, look at this.
Hey, man.
What kind of hell?
To use the car. Basically use the car. And the key fob.
The car's like 40 grand. Oh yeah, remote start. You have to literally pay a subscription fee to get remote start. The vehicle is capable of all these things. What the fuck reality
You have to pay to use them.
People are absolutely frustrated with something that honestly sounds crazy when you really think about it. You buy your car, not rent it, not lease it, you buy it. And then the car company turns around and says, oh, you want remote start? That's going to be $10 a month. You want navigation? That's another monthly fee. You want certain convenient features? Better pull out that credit card. Now, I don't know about y'all, but something about that just doesn't sit right with me and a lot of other people. Let's check out what folks are saying.
Everyone's complaining about airlines and concert tickets having hidden fees. Car companies are quietly doing the same thing. BMW, $19 a month for a dash cam. Cadillac, $25 a month for hands-free driving. Ford has something similar for $50 a month, which used to be $75. Mercedes will let your EV drive a little faster for $60 to $80 a month. Toyota, $80 a year for remote start. And some companies are even charging for automatic crash notifications, which can literally notify emergency services if you get in an accident, if you pay for it. At this rate, the next time you go to buy a car, make sure the brake pedal's included. Maybe seatbelts will be sold separately.
So I just found out that car companies are testing out subscription-based features. So basically for things like heated seats, audio, maps, all those things, navigation. And my initial thought was, oh, that's simple. I just won't purchase it. I'm just going to not buy the cars that are offering that thing. And because I drive a 2017 Kia Optima and I plan on driving that car into the ground. And then I thought about the people I know in real life who do things based off of the value that it'll give them socially. I kid you not, I had a conversation with somebody that makes somewhere between 50 to 60K, and we were talking about cars and things like that, and they said, I just feel like I should be in a Mercedes Benz. Like, that's just what fits my personality. So then like a few months later, they went and purchased a Mercedes Benz. Mind you, they can barely afford it, and they were going paycheck to paycheck. So now they're paying this super extremely high car note, and they were willing to do that just so that they would have like a higher social currency.
So I'm guessing the very idea of me getting a new little high-techy car that they got going on out here is completely out of the goddamn question. Y'all peep this shit. So why did I just hear that these new high-tech cars they got going on, they are talking about asking for subscription fees? Let me say this one more time for the people in the back. These motherfuckers is asking for subscription fees for these new high-tech cars just so you can use their GPS, the radio and all this other bullshit. As if we need the goddamn car note wasn't enough. And in as if the car insurance wasn't enough. Now want to add on subscription fees just to use a goddamn GPS. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Why would I when I can just use the GPS on my phone? I can listen to the music on my phone, or better yet, I can just listen to old school radio. The fuck? I don't even need a high-tech car. My little 2000, whatever the fuck type of year that is, old ass car that I was blessed with, I might as well just keep that motherfucker until the wheel fall off. Cause what? Subscription fees? Girl, bye.
Can we all agree we do not want subscription services in our cars? We should not have to pay a monthly subscription fee for remote start or heated seats or increased performance. If you buy or lease a car, all that stuff should be included with the car if you pay for it. If you want to subscribe to something, you subscribe through your phone. If you want OnStar, subscribe to OnStar through your phone. None of these subscription services should be through the car. If you buy or lease a car, you pay for the services once when you buy the car, and that's it. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. I feel like we all would agree on this. If you put it to a survey poll, it'd be 100%. We don't want to pay a service fee for these things. We don't want to pay a subscription service for these things. So please, if you agree with me, please share this video, because I feel like we need to make it loud and clear to our legislatures. We do not want these subscription services in our cars. Get them out of our cars. Pass a law to make these illegal. If you want a service, you pay for it once and you have it with your car. Period.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This person spent tens of thousands of dollars on a vehicle, and some of these cars cost more than people's annual salaries. And now we're getting to a point where companies want us to keep paying after we've already paid. Imagine buying a refrigerator and then being told if you want the ice maker to work, it's going to be $7.99 a month. People will lose their minds. But somehow these companies think it's acceptable when it comes to cars.
Oh, man. Just when you haven't heard it all, here we go. Automakers are now charging you a monthly or yearly fee for you to use your Apple CarPlay. Yes. Or your Android in their car. Some of them is doing away with the system totally, where you cannot use Apple CarPlay nor your Android in their car. You have to subscribe to their subscription. Yes. And this is no bullshit. This is no bullshit. Which is crazy because most of these cars anyway is way overpriced. They're way overpriced. Brand new cars today are way overpriced. But yet, they have to squeeze every dime and nickel out of a consumer. That is crazy. So now, when you go test drive a new car, don't forget to ask them, do you have to pay a monthly service to use your cell phone in that car system? Damn.
Okay, so new Toyota owners are completely outraged right now because turns out they are charging subscription fees like this is Netflix. If you're buying one of these new 2026 Toyotas, you might end up paying about $8 a month just to go ahead and remote connect. Yeah, if you want to connect your car, like turn it on before you leave and go outside, yeah, that'll be $8 a month. After that, if you want to go ahead and connect the music to your car from your phone, $15 a month. If you want to use the GPS from your phone and connect it to the car, no, you have to use their GPS, $15 a month. If you want to bundle the music in a GPS, that'll be $25 a month. Lucky you get to save $5. But also, if you want to check your gas level, your tire pressure, if you want to check, your oil level, all of that, $8 a month. Y'all, what is going on? In this economy, people can barely afford eggs and groceries. Now they want to talk about subscriptions for basic built-in car features. Y'all remember when the World Economic Forum was talking about, oh, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy? This is exactly what it's giving. Because to whom is this helping? This is more detrimental than helpful. Like, this is not where people thought the tech was going to go. Do y'all remember when that artist was out on the highway and he had used his vehicle in a music video, and the manufacturer was so unhappy that he utilized their car in his music video that they completely stopped him from being able to drive it, had him stuck on the highway? Yeah, this is where tech is going. On top of that, I personally know somebody who woke up, they had a push start vehicle, and they turned on their car and the car said, you have a limited amount of starts left. They went back to the dealership that they bought the car. The dealership was like, you're gonna have to cough up thousands of dollars in order to get more starts. I beg your finest pardon. I did not know this when I bought the vehicle. I say all that to say, please take heed. If you're looking to purchase a new vehicle, do your research, because people are out here in complete outrage. Just like I did not know that I would have to pay for all of these extra things just trying to get a vehicle. I'm already paying to get a vehicle. It makes no sense. But let me know what you think about this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, save this video, go look into it, come back, share your thoughts. Per usual, this is all alleged. Can't confirm or deny anything. Don't want to misinform you. Encourage you to do your research, but I will be back. So like, follow, stay for some more.
Capitalism has really gotten to a dangerous point, because why did my sister tell me yesterday that her car has a subscription service? They have to download an app and subscribe to a subscription service, pay monthly, like $20 a month, to be able to unlock their car remotely. Their remote doesn't just unlock their car. They have to use an app on their phone and pay $20 a month. I have to pay you $20 a month to unlock my car, that I already pay monthly for, or paid you for, on top of insurance, on top of gas. And now you're telling me, in order to unlock my car remotely, on top of a bunch of other specs that you put in there to make it pretty, I have to pay you $20 a month to unlock my car remotely. It gets to a point.
Now, this person brings up a good point. Remember, when you bought something and it was yours, you paid for it, it belonged to you, end of story. Nowadays, everything feels like a subscription. Streaming services, music, software, cloud storage, food delivery memberships. And now they're trying to change our cars into subscriptions too. At some point, people start asking, when does it stop? Because these little charges add up. $10 here, $15 there, $20 somewhere else. Before you know it, you're paying another car payment every month just for features.
Panoramic roof. The button is not working. Well, following up on my little saga. So, from my last video, I did talk about how I signed up for the 1 month trial with OnStar and it still wasn't working. I should have waited 5 minutes, but I don't think that it would have made a difference because it didn't work. But that was on Friday. So Saturday and Sunday, I did not drive my car. So here I am in the car now. OnStar is activated completely. We're going to try and see if everything works. Oh, completely fine. Mind you, I made the appointment on for this coming Tuesday to get it looked at, and it works just fine. And the only thing that was different was that I reactivated OnStar for free for another month.
I think back in COVID, I saw a meme and it had a quote that said, it's going to be a point in time where we will own nothing. And I thought, like, how is that going to happen? But now I know, because these subscriptions has gotten way out of hand. I can remember when the business model objective was to have returning customers. Now, these corporations, they don't want to let us go. They want to keep us on the hook to continually pay monthly subscriptions and fees to be a customer. Because why is dealerships like Toyota charging subscription fees for you to use certain features in your car? So if you want to use your navigation system, it's a subscription fee. If you want to stream music, it's a subscription fee. If you want to use remote control access, like using the app to lock your doors, unlock your doors, start your car, it's going to be a subscription fee. And when you think about it, when you buy a car, the business transaction is pretty much done. And you won't see the dealership again until years later if you want to trade your car in or get another car. But these dealerships aren't satisfied with us paying thousands upon thousands of dollars to purchase a car, or even spending hundreds up to thousands of dollars going to dealerships to get certain repairs done. They still want to somehow collect money from us each and every month. I think it was back in 2023, BMW tried to roll out a feature where you have to pay a subscription to use your heated seats in the car. It didn't go anywhere because of the discourse. But Toyota may be the one for tribute, and other dealerships going to see how that plays out. And if we become complicit with paying it, then other dealerships are going to do it too. You mean to tell me if I pay off my car, or let's say I pay for the car in full, I don't have access to the features without paying a subscription? So I own the car, but not the features in the car? One thing for certain, two things for sure. If I purchase a car and they're talking about subscriptions to use certain features in the car, I'm calling Pookie from around the way to jailbreak my car.
Imagine getting in your car and trying to connect your phone to the Bluetooth. That way you can play some music, just for the radio not to work, because the company of the car that you drive has a subscription. And you miss your payment for the subscription for the car that you drive, for the car that you went to the dealership to go buy. Now you have to pay a subscription. What?
I can definitely understand why people are upset, especially younger people. Let's be honest. Everything already costs more than it used to. Housing costs more. Insurance costs more. Groceries cost more. Utilities cost more. Car prices themselves have gone through the roof. And now, after all that, you're being told some features might stop working if you stop paying. People feel nickel and dimed. They feel like every company is looking for another way to reach into their pockets. It's crazy. And that's where a lot of this frustration is coming from. I get it. I'm with you. I'm standing with the people on this one.
At first, I was like, dang, I would love to have a new car. Now, no, thank you. No, thank you. The audacity of these companies to make features in the car freaking subscription based is crazy. Now, imagine if you haven't paid any of the subscriptions in your car and now you can't get into that bitch. That would send me overboard. Like, at that point, do I flip the car? Because what the fuck is going on? Greed with these businesses is...
Imagine finally becoming rich and you decide to buy your dream car and you want to take a ride in your dream car. And while you're driving your dream car, you decide you want to listen to music while driving. So you try to hook your iPhone up to the Apple CarPlay and somehow it's not working. Then you see a notification on the touchscreen stating that you need to enroll in a subscription, which is $300 for an annual year. And then you say, okay, that's cool. I'll listen to the radio. Then while you're driving, it started to get cold, started to get a little chilly. You turn on the heat. You got leather seats that's heated and cool. And you try to turn it on and another subscription pops up on the dash that states you have to pay $30 a month to use your heated and cool seats. So now you're getting a little aggravated and stressed out. Now you're like, cool, I got massaging chairs to ease the stress and the tension that's going on right now. You click on the massaging button and it's not working. Ding, another notification pops up on the screen. Would you like to try a free massage demo before your yearly subscription? This is slowly happening more in the car industry. They add small features like this to get data from the customer and to see will customers fall for it in the future.
Come on now, the remote start thing is one of the funniest examples to me because the hardware is already in the car. The technology is already there. The vehicle is physically capable of doing it. You paid for the vehicle, but a software switch gets flipped off unless you pay monthly. Diabolical. That's the part that drives people crazy. It's not like the company is mailing out somebody to install a remote start. The feature is already sitting there, locked behind a digital paywall. And consumers are looking at that and saying, wait a minute. Now, to be fair, I understand why companies love subscriptions. Let's be real. It's recurring revenue. Instead of getting money from you once, they get money from you every single month. Investors love it. Capitalism, people. This is America. It's a business. And it sucks. Shareholders love it. Corporate executives love it too. They all got their hand in the cookie jar. But consumers, that's a completely different story. Because consumers, we are looking at our budget and saying, we already paid for the car, while the company is looking at the customer. The customer is looking at their bank account. And those are two very different perspectives. Now, this one right here really gets people fired up. Apple CarPlay, navigation, connected services, things people have gotten used to using every day. Imagine buying a smartphone and then 6 months later, your map app stops working unless you start paying extra. Most people will be furious. And that's why we're seeing so much backlash online. People aren't just complaining about the money. They're complaining about the principle of it. They feel ownership is slowly disappearing. And it is. Charles Schwab said, you will own nothing and be happy. They feel like they're buying access instead of actually buying products. And honestly, I think that's the bigger conversation. It's not really about $10. It's not really about $20. It's about what happens next. If remote start becomes a subscription today, what becomes a subscription tomorrow? Heated seats? Well, that's already a thing. Air condition? Performance modes? Extra horsepower? That's actually happening now. Ridiculous. One day, they will charge us $5 a month to make left turns. We've already seen companies experiment with subscription heated seats. That sounds like a joke, but it actually happened. It's happening. That's why people are paying attention, because they're worried this is just the beginning. And you know how they do. They always start off and feed you a little bit here and there. And as you get used to it and as time goes on, you slowly adapt to it, and then you start to accept it as the norm. And the next thing you know, you look up, everything is subscription based. Think about that. You know what's interesting to me? Consumers have more power than they think. When enough people reject something, companies notice. If buyers refuse to pay for these subscriptions and start choosing vehicles that don't have them, manufacturers will pay attention real fast. Best believe that. Money talks. And that's why we're seeing some automakers back away from certain subscription ideas after getting hammered by customers. People are speaking with their wallets, and that's how you hit them where it hurts. But I want to hear from you. Would you pay a monthly fee for features in your car, or do you believe that if you buy the vehicle, everything that comes with it should belong to you permanently? I do. Drop your thoughts down below. Let's have a real conversation about it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Till next time, peace.